This morning, Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng announced he'll abolish plans to scrap the top rate of income tax for the highest earners, a 45p top rate of tax, following a growing revolt from Conservative MPs. It's not looking good for the new government, with the former Culture Secretary calling on the Prime Minister to hold a general election, believe it or not. We'll get stuck right into that a little bit later on. And the Institute for Fiscal Studies said that the Chancellor's tax-cutting U-turn will do little to ease the pressure on the UK's public finances. But I'm joined now by our editors. We've parachuted them in. It's political editor Darren McCaffrey and economics and business editor Liam Halligan. Darren, I'll start with you. Truss has modelled herself a bit on Thatcher. She's already U-turned. We've got policy led by the mainstream media, not conviction. This is what some people are saying. Has she alienated both the left and the right of the Tory party? Tough for Truss.
So the lady is returning.
She is returning.
True. And I don't know, listen to those vox pops. I mean, if people are giving her a 10 or 11 out of 10, I mean, this has been the best possible start she's had. I would try to think what a bad start for them looked like. I mean, let's be honest about this. This is humiliating. I mean, this was the most eye-catching initiative in the mini-budget. Now, Liam will talk about this in a second. Fiscally, actually not that important in terms of the numbers, but it was clearly to send a massive signal to business about the direction of the government. This top 45p tax cuts, getting rid of it and bringing it back down to 40, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's gone because, frankly, as Jacob Rees-Mogg has admitted this afternoon, because of the political reality of the fact that lots and lots, dozens and dozens, maybe even a majority of the Conservative MPs in Parliament were not prepared to back it.
Well, I'm going to come back to you on that issue, but Liam, I'll go over to you right now. A lot of people saying it's not necessarily bad policy, it was bad comms. She didn't sell it.
It was bad timing, Patrick, and politics is all about timing. Look, the top rate of tax was at 40p throughout the whole of Tony Blair's successive governments, throughout most of the time that Gordon Brown was in number 10. The IFS, the Institute of Fiscal Studies, you just cited there, it won't make much fiscal difference because you may actually make money for the Treasury if the top rate of tax comes down. That's what happened in 2012 when George Osborne lowered the top rate of tax from 50 to 45%. This was all about looking tin-eared and politically flat-footed, lowering the top rate of income tax for the top 2% of earners earning more than 150 grand at a time when the cost of living squeeze was getting tighter. We're going into winter, the nights were drawing in, and lots of Tory MPs, even if they believe in this policy, they know they couldn't sell it on the doorsteps, and that's why they urged her to reverse, and she would not have got this through Parliament, and that's why the Chancellor backtracked this morning.
Lots of